when she was here, she would have forgiven them. And like I said last time, I don't have it. I just don't have it. They hurt me, they hurt my family, they hurt my daughters. It's been a year and a half of having to deal with, having to explain to my 6-year-old that her sister is not here. Every time she wakes up and she asks me questions that I can't answer. Like, why did it hurt my sister? Why can't I have my sister back? And it just fills my heart with anger and I still gotta go back and think about what's best for them. Sometimes I just wake up and I'm like looking for her. I'm not in denial. I know what happened. But how do you accept something like that? You could try. I could sit here and just say, she's not here, she's not here, she's not here. And I could say a million times, it's just not gonna be my head. It's not gonna be my heart. Because it wasn't supposed to happen. It's not fair that she went to the store and she didn't come back. I know my daughter's not the last one, but I hope her name makes a difference. When they think that they could just go out there and do something, please just think about my daughter. You guys had a future and you guys messed it up because you guys wanted to. That's why for me it wasn't an accident. You thought about what you wanted to do. You took the time to prepare everything you wanted to do. It wasn't randomly. You went over there to do something. And that's forever going to be in my head. It's going to be in my mind every time. It wasn't an accident. You killed my daughter. You went over there and you killed my daughter. And I hope that he gets his time that he deserves. And time is never going to be enough. He could be there for life. Enough. That life, I'm not going to get my daughter back. But he should pay for what he did. And it just took seconds or maybe a minute for her to lose her life. But I'm going to lose my life for the rest of my life. I'm going to be living here trying to survive. So I want him to remember that he didn't kill just one child. He killed a whole family, a whole community. And we all heard it. She wasn't only my child, she was everybody's child.
It is heartbreaking. And nothing is going to bring her daughter back, and she is going to continue to struggle. I have empathy for her as a human being, a parent, father of girls. But I would just remind this court there were 3 people in this case and in this courtroom for the entire trial. On that video, under the people's theory, they were acting in concert. They prepared all the things that Mr. Moran pointed out to the jury. They deliberated and they came to a verdict. But I would ask the court to sentence Mr. Griswold to 25 to life and any other counts that they run concurrent, so that his sentence is consistent with the other 2 co-defendants who, although they weren't on trial, were here for the entire jury to see. If you would believe Mr. Cortez and the jury did, keys weren't given to him, it was someone else driving. We would ask the court to consider those factors, his young age, and the fact that he after that term, although he'll be close to 50, he'll have an opportunity to rehabilitate himself. And I believe that is a just sentence.
Mr. Griswold, did you want to be heard? A jury of 12 members of this community carefully listened to and evaluated the evidence, and after deliberating, unanimously found you guilty of murdering Brexialee. Your two co-defendants, Bridges and Patterson, when they pled guilty, they implicated you. They said you acted in concert during this horrific tragedy. What world are you living in that you continue to maintain your innocence? You will have a long time in state prison to reflect on your decision to not accept responsibility for the death of this young girl. You extinguished the bright light. It was Brexialee Torres-Ortiz. On count 1, murder in the second degree for the death of Brexialee Torres-Ortiz, you're sentenced to a minimum of 25 years and a maximum of life. On the second count, attempted murder in the second degree, you're sentenced to a minimum of 15 years with 5 years post-release supervision to run consecutive to count 1. On the third count of criminal possession of a weapon in the second degree, 15 years with 5 years post-release supervision to run concurrent with counts 1 and 2.